You see, over time, I've come to realize that as human beings, as we begin to evolve in our consciousness, I've come to understand that the most difficult aspect of that evolution is discernment. Because all of us, whether you are atheists or, anything at all, you are Christian, you are traditionalist, you are Muslim, whatever you are, I want you to understand that all of us, we have certain beliefs within us. We believe certain things. It's either you definitely believe in something. And ultimately, those who are atheists as well, they also believe in something. And what they believe in is that they believe in nothing. That's actually a belief too. They believe that there is no God, there is no hell, all of those kind of things. That's also a belief. And the most difficult aspect of growing as a human being in your consciousness is being able to actually discern. I've come to realize that, as humans proceed, as we go on, we get further into the age, more and more and more people do not know how to discern. And trust me, discernment is being able to discern is actually it's not just limited to Christianity alone. No, the Christians, they know how to discern. It's everywhere. Discernment simply is just the ability to tell what is right from wrong. That's in terms of is this healthy for my spirit? Is this healthy for my growth? And I can tell you for free, I've looked at a lot of things going on in the modern world, and I can see that the ability to discern is not even anywhere within range. And the truth of the matter is that if you really look around you, you will see that the reason why discernment is not preached and is not talked about very popularly is simply because there are a lot of charlatans across the board. Whether you're looking at it from any religion, no matter where you look at it from, whether it's wherever you look at it from, we're not separating the men from the boys, we're not separating anybody from anybody. Wherever you look at it, there are charlatans everywhere. And of course, because the institutions, religious institutions and organizations and whatever, are now run by these charlatans, that is exactly why preaching discernment or talking about discernment has become sort of outlawed. And the truth of the matter is that discernment is a two-way thing. It is something that happens within your spirit and also something that happens within your brain. So as you begin to believe with your spirit that, oh, this thing is actually true, this thing is looking like it's from God, this thing is looking like it's quote-unquote divine, you need to also think with your head. So it is bringing your brain to a spiritual affair. That is what discernment is actually meant to now be in the modern world. Because if you don't bring your brain to the spiritual affair, they will carry your head and go away. A lot of things are going to go wrong. So you need to bring your brain along now. Gone are the days, or you should not be in the era where just believe. Where you believe this, where you believe that. That's not what makes human. That's not what makes you that's not what makes you supernatural. So when you believe, when you are anywhere and anyone is telling you anything, prophet, wali, imam, native doctor, whatever, anyone is telling you anything, as you are tempted to believe every single thing and swallow hook, line and sinker in your spirit, you need to also involve your brain just a little bit. And try your best. Trust me, I know not everybody can be this logical. Not everybody can, try to think in terms of logic. But just try to digest it for a little bit. Don't swallow everything, hook, line, and sinker. You just take it home. You believe everything. Have you thought about it as a human being? Did you think about it? Have you thought? Just think, just small. It doesn't have to be a lot of thinking. Just a little bit. Did this make sense? Did this make sense? Did this make sense? Did this make sense? Try to disagree with a few things deliberately and see if your spirit that you are using to believe still agrees with that thing. That is one way to actually practice discernment. That is one way to actually begin to discern. And trust me, if you put this into practice, this is going to save you a whole lot. It's going to, save you a whole lot of, falling into things, because I look around and the things I see, it's really, really unfortunate, whether it's across the board. Mostly, I think a lot of the things that are very popular are the things within the Christian range. So, and of course, the things that happen in Islam, we don't get to see. They're not as publicized as what happens in Christianity. But with what I see in the modern world, in in the circle, all of these things, what I see, it just tells you that a significant number of the people who sit in these audiences and listen do not come along with their brain to actually pair it up in the discerning process, or do they even attempt to discern at all? You just get in there, sit in the building, and that's it. And that's why when you look at the true aspect of the whole thing, it is not popular. It is not that superstar guy. That is the fact that he's a superstar and a celebrity, or he has a very big YouTube channel, is booming, is this and that. That does not ultimately mean that if he's there, he's going to bring the presence of a divine being along with him. That does not mean that at all. So, I mean, it's really up to you. I mean, today I'm talking about spirituality. Like I said, I'm unlimited. I can always talk about anything. I can diverge. I can talk about any topic at all. So, it's not, trading. It is anything. So, guys, go out there as you discern, take your spirits, add small brain, and God help you. Cheers.